What if one natural compound could lower your blood sugar, burn belly fat, and protect your heart all at the same time? There are thousands of herbs, supplements, and miracle remedies floating around in the health world. Every week something new promises better energy, faster fat loss, or perfect blood sugar control. Most of them, they do something, maybe one or two small benefits, but every once in a while you come across something that doesn't just help in one area. It touches everything, and that's where Berberine enters the conversation. Berberine isn't just another trendy supplement, it's a compound extracted from certain plants. And what makes it stand out is how deeply it interacts with your body's core systems, especially your metabolism. If your body were a city, Berberine wouldn't just fix one street, it would start repairing the entire infrastructure. Let's start with the reason Berberine became famous in the first place: blood sugar control. One of the biggest underlying problems in modern health is something called insulin resistance. This is when your body stops responding properly to insulin, the hormone that helps move sugar from your blood into your cells. When that system breaks down, blood sugar rises, fat storage increases, and a chain reaction of health issues begins. We're talking about conditions like fatty liver, high blood pressure, elevated triglycerides, and even damage to your arteries. And here's the scary part: many people don't even know they have insulin resistance until years later. Berberine steps right into the middle of this problem. It helps lower blood sugar levels and makes your cells more sensitive to insulin. In simple terms, it helps your body use sugar properly again instead of letting it build up in your bloodstream. That alone is powerful, but it doesn't stop there. One of the hidden reasons blood sugar stays high, especially in people with metabolic issues, is something called gluconeogenesis. This is when your liver actually creates new sugar, even if you're not eating carbs. So even if someone cuts carbs completely, their blood sugar can still stay high because their liver is overproducing glucose. Berberine helps regulate this process. It tells your liver to slow down that excessive sugar production. This is exactly why many experts compare Berberine to Metformin, a common medication used for type 2 diabetes. The difference: Berberine can offer similar benefits without many of the side effects associated with that drug. Now let's take it a step deeper into your heart and blood vessels. Inside your arteries is a delicate lining called the endothelial layer. Think of it as the inner surface that keeps blood flowing smoothly. When this layer becomes damaged, often due to oxidation and inflammation, it starts to develop plaque. That plaque is what leads to clogged arteries and heart disease. Berberine has a direct protective effect on this inner lining. It helps reduce oxidative damage and slows down plaque formation. In some cases, it may even help reduce existing buildup. That's not just prevention, that's repair. And here's where things get even more interesting. Anything that improves insulin resistance also tends to shrink your waistline. That stubborn belly fat, it's often tied to metabolic dysfunction. When Berberine improves how your body handles sugar and insulin, it indirectly helps reduce fat storage, especially around your midsection. But Berberine doesn't stop at metabolism and heart health. It also has anti-thrombotic properties, meaning it helps prevent abnormal blood clotting. That's another layer of protection for your cardiovascular system. Now let's shift to something unexpected: your brain. There's a growing theory that Alzheimer's disease is closely linked to insulin resistance, sometimes even referred to as type 3 diabetes. If your brain cells can't properly use glucose, they begin to lose function over time. Berberine appears to support brain health by improving insulin sensitivity in the brain and protecting neurons from damage. It also interacts with key neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine chemicals that regulate your mood. This means Berberine doesn't just help your body, it can help your mind. People often report improved mood, reduced anxiety, and better emotional balance. It's like turning down the noise in your brain and restoring clarity. Your body is constantly under attack from the outside world: viruses, bacteria, and other harmful microorganisms. But your immune system isn't just about defense, it's about intelligence. It needs to recognize threats, respond effectively, and then calm down once the danger has passed. Berberine supports this entire process. It has antimicrobial, antiviral, and antibacterial properties, meaning it can directly fight off harmful invaders. But beyond that, it strengthens your immune response at a deeper level. One of the key players in your immune system is a group of cells known as T cells. These are like your body's specialized soldiers trained to identify and destroy infected or abnormal cells. Berberine helps enhance the function of these T cells, making your immune system more efficient and responsive. Instead of overreacting or underperforming, your body becomes better at maintaining balance, fighting what needs to be fought, and leaving the rest alone. But if there's one place where berberine truly stands out, it's not in the bloodstream or even the immune system, it's deep inside your cells, in structures called mitochondria. Your mitochondria are often described as the power plants of your cells, and that's not an exaggeration. Every movement you make, every thought you have, every heartbeat, all of it depends on energy. And that energy is produced in the form of ATP inside your mitochondria. When your mitochondria are functioning well, you feel energized, focused, and capable, but when they're damaged or inefficient, everything slows down. You feel tired even after resting. Your metabolism becomes sluggish. Recovery takes longer, and over time, this decline in cellular energy can contribute to a wide range of health problems. This is where berberine becomes truly remarkable. It helps repair mitochondrial damage and improve their efficiency. It enhances oxygen utilization, which is critical for energy production. It boosts ATP output, meaning your cells can generate more usable energy from the same amount of fuel. And perhaps most impressively, it can even increase the number of mitochondria in your cells. Imagine upgrading a city not just by making each power plant more efficient, but by building more of them as well. That's what berberine is doing at the cellular level. It's improving both the quality and the quantity of your energy production systems. And when your cells have more energy, everything improves. Your physical performance increases, your mental clarity sharpens, your metabolism becomes more active. Even your ability to heal and recover gets stronger. It's not just about feeling less tired. It's about unlocking a higher level of function across your entire body. Berberine also plays a supportive role in something many people overlook: vitamin D activation. You might be getting sunlight or taking supplements, but vitamin D doesn't become useful until it's converted into its active form inside your body. This conversion process is essential for immune function, bone health, and overall well-being. Berberine helps facilitate this conversion, making your vitamin D more effective and ensuring your body can actually use it. And then there's the heart, one of the most vital and vulnerable organs in your body. After events like a heart attack or periods of reduced oxygen supply, the heart can develop scar tissue, a process known as fibrosis. This scar tissue reduces the heart's flexibility and efficiency, making it harder for it to pump blood effectively. Berberine has been shown to help prevent this kind of damage. It reduces the formation of fibrotic tissue, helping preserve the strength and elasticity of the heart muscle. In other words, it doesn't just protect the heart, it helps it recover and maintain its function over time. At this point, it might sound almost unbelievable. A single compound that supports blood sugar control, protects the heart, enhances brain function, strengthens the immune system, and boosts cellular energy. It almost feels like it's too good to be true. But here's where we need to pause and be honest. As powerful as berberine is, it is not a magic solution. It cannot override poor lifestyle choices. If your daily routine is filled with processed foods, excessive sugar, lack of sleep, and minimal movement, then you are constantly feeding the very problems you're trying to fix. No supplement, no matter how advanced, can fully compensate for that. This is where many people go wrong. They look for a shortcut, a quick fix, something that will do the work for them. But real health doesn't work that way. It's built on consistent habits: what you eat, how you move, how you sleep, and how you manage stress. A simple way to think about it is this: berberine is not the engine of your health, it's the turbocharger. The engine is your lifestyle. Berberine simply makes that engine run more efficiently and powerfully. When you combine the two, the right lifestyle and the right support, you create a system that works in harmony. And that's when real change happens. Because at the end of the day, your body doesn't need shortcuts. It needs the right signals, the right fuel, and the right support. And when you provide those consistently, you don't just improve one aspect of your health, you transform the entire system. That's the real power of berberine. Not as a miracle cure, but as a powerful ally in a bigger strategy, a strategy that helps your body heal, adapt, and thrive. And once you understand that, everything starts to change. Don't miss the next video that could transform your health. Subscribe now.